get they started without these guys. Hey, what's up YouTube? What's up guys? It's Ark here. I am in Lucky January Reliquary. It's just a quick PvE video on my Templar. Was it my Templar? On my Templar, not my Templar. Anyway, so yeah, Lucky January Reliquary. It's more of a tutorial January instance, especially for people that are new to the game or just new to tanking in general or healing. I think it's more for them than for the DPS, because in this instance, a lot of the focus is going to be on the healers and the DPS. So just watch my rotation. I'll try to point out some key things that I do that help make tanking this a bit easier, especially if this is your first time tanking. So you're going to want to make sure that you have, actually being quite bad, I don't have this on me, but if you're not geared, make sure you have fire scrolls and water scrolls. That will mitigate a decent amount of damage, not a huge amount, but enough to where you're not getting one shot from skills here. Alright, so make sure that, again, you have fire scrolls, water scrolls, two big things you want to look out for, especially if you're not geared. I'd say if you have Karun's gear, you should be able to tank this no problem. If not, Primal set is also a very good set to have. And if you just don't have anything, you just fresh off the bat, level 65, your two options would be either Discordant gear or Ancient Point gear. And Discordant gear isn't the best, mainly because you're going to have to rely on your taunts, and you're going to have to rely on your cooldowns and getting those off very, very quickly. And I probably shouldn't have popped that prayer of victory. I'm going to need that later. So here's the first phase. So you get her down to 50%, and once she's down to 50%, she spawns these ads. These ads, you know, you're just going to have to get aggro on them. There's no two ways about it. When you get Aether held like that, you need to pop your remove shock as quickly as possible. So first phase, she spawns ads. Get the ads off of your group quickly. I'm actually not doing a good job right now, but you need to get that off your group, because if your group isn't geared enough, it's just a hindrance, especially when it comes to healers, because they're going to grab the aggro first. After she gets to about, I want to say about towards the end of that 50% pull chain, she's going to come back down, and she will enter her second phase. So remember, first phase, she's going to teleport up to these steps, these pedestals or whatnot, and then she's going to summon ads. You just have to kite the ads or tank them if you have enough. If your gear is good enough to tank them. If not, just kite them. And hopefully the DPS can whittle them down while you're kiting them. Otherwise, you just tank her until she's 50%. If you have bodyguard, go ahead and pop it on whoever has aggro. If not, you're okay with Monopoly of Protection. Alright, now she's back down. You need to get aggro quickly. Now she's in the second stage. What you need to do in this second stage is, if you have Morale Wave, go ahead and pop it in the center. That will help you get a decent amount of aggro off of your team. As you can see, I'm taking the blunt of most of the AoEs here. And that'll just help a lot, really. So remember, Morale Wave, when dealing with the ads at the top, you'll be able to tell which one is the right ad, because she'll say something like death is not the end. And that's the only one that is the right one. Like here she says death is not the end. Target her, she's the actual target. So she's targeting Snooki. I'm going to go ahead and put a bodyguard on him. And this Chanter is healing right here, put that on her. I'm just going to want to keep the focus off of these two people if you can. I messed up at the start. I shouldn't have popped Prayer of Victory, but this is where you would pop your Prayer of Victory. It's a nice little heal, chunk to heal. So that would have kept the aggro on. So again, she's back for the third time. She'll do this 3 times. Run into the center again and just pop your Morale Wave. If you can get within 2 people, that'd be awesome. If one person, it's fine. It just gets aggro on you from the rest of the ads and allows your group to just focus on healing and DPSing down Clo. pop a few heals on yourself if you get low. The heals can be delayed, especially if the cleric is trying to heal other people. So again, this is the second phase. You're going to want Morale Wave to keep aggro and Prayer of Victory. Alright, she comes down and this is the last phase. This phase is very important because a lot of things happen. You don't want to use your remove shock until you get Aether held or thrown up in the air, because I'll explain why that's bad. She should summon ads here. The ads have a chance to Aether hold you, and you don't want to be Aether held while your group is just getting demolished. Notice how I haven't popped Empyrean Providence. This is because in this fight, you want to make sure that you save your Empyrean Providence for emergencies. It's very critical that, like, there you go, Aether held. You want to use that remove shock to heal yourself and get yourself back. So I'm not actually doing a good job keeping this off the clerics. I'm going to pop another heal here. That'll just help me gain aggro from these mobs. There we go. Go. And these are just a pug group. The only person I know in this group is Snooki, and I guess Princess Celine, but everyone else is just pug. So it is doable. I mean, LDR is meant to be doable with a pug. Regular DR is a bit more tricky. You have to know the people you're playing with. So again, she goes back up to the pedestals, except she's not summoning ads. What you're going to want to do for this is just target whoever she has targeted, and just toss a bodyguard on them or a Panoply, whichever you prefer. It just helps out a lot. And yeah, you just kind of sit back and wait, get your mana up, get your hit points up. You can pump food, whatever it is you need to do, because ads are going to be spawning pretty soon. So just keep kiting around and around. I don't think there's anything you need to be particularly worried about until she comes back down. And you just try to grab aggro as quickly as possible. That's what I'm trying to do right now. Aggro. Get that aggro off whoever has it. I'm gonna head and pop Prayer of Victory. We'll have more hit points. Watch out for Demented Scream. Whoever she has targeted, move away from that person. Usually they'll call it out. Your group should be able to call it out. If not, if you see it, just type it out real quick. I didn't call it out that time, but it's just something you need to watch out for. What Demented Scream will actually do to you is put you in a feared state, and you will run out of this circle here. The blue goo on the outside is not fun goo. It's not Play-Doh or anything like that. You will die if you enter that goo. So there's no two ways about it. Let's see if I can't do this. This guy. This guy. Alright, everything seems to be somewhat under control. God, Snooki just hits so hard, it's hard to keep aggro from him all the time. Alright, she's back down. Again, be very mindful of the ads. There's still some ads here, so you don't want to lose focus, you don't want to lose track of them. Just keep a good eye on them where they are. And if you can, try to get aggro back on the mob. If you can't, whoever is tanking, whoever has the mark on them, just keep the hate off of them. So Snooki has all these ads on him, just go ahead and pop bodyguard on him. Word of Quickness, especially in this last few stages, helps out the casters a lot. If you're Chanter, or if you're Sork or anything, be sure to have a Chanter with you so they can pop your defense. It helps out a lot. And this last few seconds, you just kind of hold aggro as much as you can, as best as you can. Try to stay alive for as long as you can, because at this point it's just a defense stage. You just have to kill her and kill her before she kills you guys. And she should be going down in 3, 2, 1. There we go. And she's down. There you go, guys. Hope you enjoyed this little quick tutorial video on how to do LDR. Regular DR is pretty much the same, just with boosted stats. You have to be very, very watchful of the amount of damage that she does. And it's more of you mess it up once and it's done. Do DR a few times, do LDR a few times before you do DR, because LDR allows you to make mistakes. She doesn't hit as hard, the mobs don't hit as hard, things like that. Like where I got Aether held, I need to be off that immediately. Stuff like that you need to practice on, and that's why LDR is here to help you. When you transition over to DR, you cannot make those mistakes. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Catch you all later. If you like the video, hit the like button, subscribe. Let me know what you guys think. Take care.